Would you have expected this guy with thousands of subscribers to end up facing years in prison?
I'm out and say sorry. I will say sorry.
You say sorry now.
And no, that's not an exaggeration. But hold up, would you have thought this streamer could be a criminal? Or this one?
You have a vagina.
Dude, oh my god, I have.
Today we're diving into streamers who became horrible criminals. I am Reality Quest, and I create weekly documentaries about streamers and YouTubers. Subscribe and stay tuned. Easy Prime and controversies seem to go hand in hand, whether it's slapping Jack Doherty in the face or showing weapons on live streams. He just keeps making headlines. But aside from these controversies, Prime was mostly known for his friendship with Adin Ross. He kept appearing on his streams, acting as bizarre as possible.
Oh yeah.
But this wasn't always the case. Back in 2021, he was actually considered a pretty chill dude whom Adin and his fans really liked.
What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be my first vlog in LA with my brother. Fuck my wow, that's crazy.
However, things started falling apart for Prime after Adin slowly distanced himself from him, and people started noticing a pattern of aggression. That dude is naturally aggressive to anyone. Dude needs anger management classes. While Prime managed to avoid consequences for most of his controversies, that wasn't always the case. Because on February 17th, 2024, when Adin Ross was hosting a big boxing event, a complaint was lodged against the crew. Things were under control until the cops got to Prime.
Speaking to you, sir, with the dreads, you do not understand what I'm saying.
Man, I'm not recording nothing, so.
You need to vacate, get your items from your rooms and leave. Get up and get your stuff in, and you gotta get your stuff in.
I'm gonna finish this drink first.
Throughout the stream, officers repeatedly told Prime to get up, grab his stuff, and leave. While others complied, Prime didn't seem ready to listen. Eventually, the officers lost patience.
Get up! Motherfucker, stop touching my shit! Get up! Y'all weak as hell, bro.
And this is what happened.
That's back and you don't make money. Problem. Touching me. Stop touching my items. I'll beat your
Prime was detained on the spot, and while his viewers waited for an official statement from either him or law enforcement, Adin uploaded this video.
Approached Prime and just said, hey bro, could you leave? Could you leave? Could you leave? We're getting, could you leave? He said no. He said this is trespassing. He wasn't flashing us, but he had it out. Somebody had it out around the pool, okay? Guys, they're not gonna lie. I just got the phone. They're not gonna lie, okay?
For Adin, it was 100% Prime's fault, and to be fair, it did seem that way. Now, Prime has been arrested for disorderly conduct, trespassing, and possession of a weapon. Prime might have gotten away with a small detention, but the same can't be said for Vitali, whose pranks turned him into a criminal without even realizing it. When it comes to pranks, YouTubers are willing to cross plenty of lines because outrageous pranks pull in massive views, which of course means more money, and Vitali is living proof of this.
That's my bag.
No, that's not your bag.
That's my bag.
That's not your bag.
Came up.
That's not your bag.
Wait. Hold on, let's figure it out.
With over 10 million subscribers on YouTube, Vitali is one of the most notorious pranksters on the platform, best known for pushing boundaries and constantly getting into trouble with the authorities. And while getting arrested for playing extreme pranks is a pretty common thing on YouTube, Vitali takes it to a whole new level.
It's actually a prank. You're on camera, officer. You're on camera. You're on camera.
On the ground now.
You're on camera.
You're on the ground.
Vitali had already faced 2 encounters with the police, one for impersonating an officer and another for using a fake ID. In 2014, he made headlines at the World Cup for running onto the field. Then in 2016, he was charged for attempting to climb the Hollywood sign.
Man has climbed the Hollywood sign. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. We've seen him waving a white flag that says, I'm back. There it is, Tim Lin.
An incident that landed him in jail for a night, along with a $1,000 fine for trespassing. And in what might be one of his wildest stunts, Vitali climbed one of the pyramids of Giza in January 2020. Claimed he did this to raise money for the Australian wildfires that were happening at the time, but despite it being for a good cause, Vitali still had to spend 5 days in jail. However, Vitali's most recent arrest may be the most serious yet. In April 2020, the YouTuber was arrested for a violent altercation with an unsuspecting jogger in Miami Beach.
Your boy can stay back there. Put your hand on the car, man. No, just put your hand on the car.
Just lean on the car, please.
Lean on the car right there.
Put your hands behind the back. When I told you guys.
I got to change the line.
Put your hands behind the back.
Vitali had allegedly jumped out of his car without warning or explanation and tackled a woman. When police arrived on the scene, he was immediately taken into custody and charged with a felony. Shortly after, photos of the woman's injuries surfaced online, and they were severe. When police questioned him about his actions, his words were slurred.
First of all, I don't know why I wanted attack this girl for no reason.
Vitali himself couldn't even provide a reason for his actions. His mugshot was also posted online for everyone to see. While Vitali could still upload videos, DeadMoth had a very different fate. He ended his entire career by doing something horrific while live streaming. Mr. DeadMoth was a Fortnite streamer, known among his community for his impressive gameplay. However, in December 2018, he didn't just end his career, he revealed to the world what kind of person he truly was. It was one of his last streams that left thousands of viewers shocked and distressed.
Can you not? I said I'll be out soon.
DeadMoth was streaming as usual, with viewers enjoying the broadcast. However, what they didn't know was that behind the screen, things were taking a darker turn. This shift happened when his wife entered the room.
I don't care if you're lying. I'll make my point.
I don't care.
I'm sick of it.
I'll be out soon.
I'm sick of it.
She simply asked for some time together and a nice family dinner, but DeadMoth wasn't receptive to the request.
I'll be out soon.
I'm sick of it.
Go away.
At first, he told her to leave, claiming he would be done soon. But when she didn't leave, his reaction escalated.
I will say sorry, but I'll come out and say sorry. I will say sorry.
You say sorry now.
Go away!
The stream continued, and in the background, the cries of a baby could be heard, making it clear that something serious had taken place. After the incident was witnessed by millions, viewers alerted authorities, which resulted in DeadMoth's arrest. He was later charged with assault and granted bail, but by then, the career he had built through years of hard work was over. DeadMoth assaulted his own wife, while Carl Viewed tried his luck with every woman until he was finally stopped. In an online space where standing out is everything, Carl's way of doing that was by being completely unhinged and making strangers deeply uncomfortable, all for views.
Yes, really quick, just stop right now.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter what you want. Do you want?
But somehow, this guy kept avoiding consequences every single time.
Hey girls, are you ready to have sex?
No.
Hey guys, can I see the clap?
Until November 2023, while most of the women he approached simply ignored his comments and walked away, one woman decided to take action.
I'll slap you so hard, bitch. You're a bag.
She was the last person Carl harassed before things took a turn he never expected.
What are you doing? Excuse me, what's going on? What's going on? Relax.
Put your hands behind your back.
Hands on your back. What's going on? You're being placed under arrest.
For what?
I'll tell you in a minute.
After this, the stream abruptly ended and no official statements were made. Not by Carl, not by his friends, not by anyone. Instead, he wiped his entire online presence, deleting his Twitch, YouTube, and all other social media accounts. Many, including Penguin Zero, could only hope that Carl learned his lesson.
One thing he's known for is straight up harassing and disturbing strangers for content, and not even in any type of comedic way. It's more just let me make these people feel as uncomfortable and unsafe as possible for some quick views.
With his entire online career erased overnight, it's clear that sometimes going too far isn't just bad for views, it can end everything. But if you think this was wild, just wait until you hear what PrimeLightSkin did to a couple. PrimeLightSkin was streaming with a friend when they saw a couple standing and chatting, minding their own business. He decided to walk up to them and start insulting them.
I love the POV from Nampa Stream Prime. It shows the real you. You gotta appreciate your height, your balding, and your few palma art.
We're gonna sock. We're gonna sock him in the.
So, do you want to get socked?
What are you doing? You better let go of his.
But do you want to sock in the face?
The couple, like anyone else, wasn't having it, and the woman knocked the camera out of his hands. That's when things took a turn for the worse.
Let it go. Don't touch my.
I promise you. Why would you grab and share my phone?
You don't understand what trouble you're getting yourself into.
What trouble?
In a shocking move, he pulled out what looked like a weapon on a live stream in public. What he didn't realize was that this was gonna get him into serious trouble. For hours, both streamers continued following the couple, harassing them for no apparent reason.
No. Okay, you go back. I'll blow this up.
But soon enough, law enforcement showed up.
Bro, I'm dead, bro's Glock is fat as shit tweaking. Huh?
We all did initiate the confrontation.
Why? What we put in here, man? No, what? No, stop. No, I don't want problem. I'm relaxing, sir.
Even then, he acted like he did nothing wrong, as if the couple was to blame, but the arrest still happened. While there have been no official updates, it's clear that they could be facing serious consequences, because, as one person put it, the DA realizing these idiots uploaded the evidence against themselves to the internet, which makes it damn near impossible for the defense attorney to squash it from being shown to a jury. Prime went off the rails with rage and became a menace to everyone around him. Same thing happened to Arab Andy, who made all the wrong moves right at the start of his career. Arab Andy's real name is Jamal Haraz, and he started out as a live streamer on Twitch and YouTube. His rise on Twitch began when he met Poseidon, and they teamed up, pretending to be students and asking random questions to people, annoying them in the process.
He scares me.
That it's a...
Can I ask you what the research
Yeah, what's the research for?
Oh, I'm doing a school project. I'm going around and trying to see that everyone's ideologies about gender, neutral genderism.
Even though Poseidon distanced himself from him not long after, Arab Andy had already built a small fan base, which he felt obligated to entertain. However, his content was far from normal. Arab Andy was trying to carve out his own space and create a niche for himself, regardless of how it affected people. But it wasn't long before he started facing the consequences of his actions.
You may think you have a freedom, and I do too. We all have freedoms. Lots of them. I'm just letting you know that you're gonna get what you're gonna get.
When Arab Andy walked into a college classroom at the University of Washington, he triggered a fake emergency announcement, sending people into a panic as they rushed to escape.
Has been successfully activated. Detonation countdown successfully started.
While most people would have run away immediately, Arab Andy stayed behind, recording people's reactions, acting amused by the chaos. He was shocked that everyone took the message so seriously and insisted that he wasn't the one who played it. It was a donation sound alert.
Right now.
Wait, what's going on?
On the ground, don't make any sudden movements.
Oh, yeah, I'm recording, bro. If you're gonna shoot me.
That's fine.
What are you doing, bro? Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
But it seemed like he didn't grasp the reality of the situation or the serious legal trouble he was about to face.
Now.
Alright, dude. Alright, on the ground.
Legs flat on your stomach.
Alright, dude. That's good.
Put your phone down if you're concerned about it.
The incident made national headlines and caused major controversy. Some people argued that it wasn't entirely Arab Andy's fault, since he didn't know exactly what would play through the speakers, and that the responsibility lay with the donor. Others, however, believed that he fully deserved his punishment for causing mass panic. Arab Andy had crossed a serious line and had to face the consequences. But because of the unique legal and technological aspects of the case, many were curious about what kind of punishment he would actually receive. And well, no one other than Jamal Haraz himself would provide the answer, while sitting in prison, wearing a red jumpsuit and talking through a phone.
I think on probation. The probation is not using the YouTube channel for at least, I don't know, but it's gonna be 2 years.
Later, Poseidon reacted to Jamal's situation, stating that he felt personally responsible for what had happened.
Arab Andy literally happened because of me, and I didn't want to ever admit that before because it's just like, that's awful. But, you know, because of me being careless, that leads to other people being careless as well.
At the end of the day, Arab Andy learned the hard way that clout chasing can only get you so far before reality catches up, and in his case, it caught up fast. Then there's Smooth Sanchez. He was kind of like Arab Andy, but he took things way further. Malik Sanchez, better known by his online handle Smooth Sanchez, was an American YouTuber, streamer, and resident of New York City.
Guys, they're here at the protest handing out that LSD water again. That fluoride water.
Over time, he was arrested multiple times for the mischief he committed throughout the city during his live streams. These streams included all kinds of incidents, from petty theft to harassment and confrontations.
Where are you gonna get your nails done? Maybe I could pay for it. I could be your sugar daddy. I could pay for your college tuition. I could take you to Starbucks and Whole Foods. I could take you to Starbucks and Whole Foods. Starbucks and Whole Foods.
His content mainly consisted of Smooth Sanchez hitting random strangers in public and bothering them in various ways.
I'm not gonna keep following you. I'm gonna depart from you boring, no content cuck soon.
More often than not, he would end up harassing them and insulting them to their face.
You're Tony Bang Chads. You're Tony Bang Chads. That's what you are. You're That's what you are.
Sometimes he would awkwardly follow them for long periods of time.
Take a walk of shame. I can't get laid in this. These are the girls.
You're done.
Okay, I don't care. Don't approach me like that. Don't be stupid. I'm trying to cross the street. I'm not following you. I could care less about you. Just let me walk.
Just let me walk.
Just let me walk. Don't look at you triggered. Look at you triggered.
He would often start by attempting to ask a woman out or something similar, only to insult not just her, but also anyone who tried to ask him to back away.
I just found Gal Gadot. Holy sh**. What are you doing taking a City MD test? Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Why the fuck would you bother?
Huh? Could you shut your mouth for a second? I wasn't talking to you. You're really annoying. You're really annoying. You know what? You should go f*** yourself.
As time went on, Smooth Sanchez became more and more frustrated when it came to his issues with women. On March 20th, 2021, Sanchez was in Manhattan and decided to film another video.
Hey, listen, mama. I gotta spit it to you, sexy mama.
In this incident, he began screaming threats toward a group of women sitting at tables outside a crowded cafe.
Really not interested in.
You don't get it because you ain't down like that. You ain't with the incel army. You just a Karen. You just a Karen all day. You don't even know nothing about that. Look at this white knight over here. He don't even know how to mind his business. He's being a white knight. You ain't even on that though right now.
He was soon arrested and charged with various offenses. Shortly after, he was released on bail and quickly returned to his old antics.
Prime example of a white knight. Oh no.
Quit it, dude.
No.
Don't film people like that. I'm not gonna do anything. No. I'm gonna stand right here and yell at you.
You're not gonna yell.
However, failing to learn from his past, in June of 2021, he approached various women on the streets, claiming to be a representative of Black Lives Matter. He asked them to get on their knees and apologize for their white privilege and for being responsible for human rights abuses against black people throughout the US.
I work for Black Lives Matter.
It's likely that he didn't even care about the issue. He was just trolling in his usual fashion.
So if they see that a white person is getting on their knees, that shows solidarity for the situation. And could you just please apologize?
The video went viral when people online realized he was being genuine. Viewers all over the country criticized him, accusing him of being disrespectful and a bully. Sanchez once again gained national attention after a chaotic live stream in October of 2020.
Person climbed up part of the bridge and then streamed the stunt live on YouTube. Traffic was slowed to a crawl as emergency units work to get the person down. We're told the climber is now in custody.
He streamed himself climbing up the Queensboro Bridge in New York City, all because, in his own words, he wanted to take his content to the next level. Later on in February, Smooth Sanchez's antics would come to a climax. During a live stream, he walked up to a restaurant in the Flatiron district of the city where he saw two women eating.
Let's enhance their meal. Enhance the meal.
He then made comments about wanting to spice up their meal and started making threats.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Bomb detonation in two minutes. I take you with me and I kill all of you. I kill all of you right now. And I kill all of you for Allah. Fuck that. I'm gonna do it.
At least one person at the restaurant that day called 911 about the threats, and the police quickly arrived at the scene. Sanchez had already left, but he had uploaded the video online for everyone to see. As a result, he was arrested. The judge ordered him to be held without bail pending his trial. Before his sentencing, Smooth Sanchez, now 20 years old, apologized to the women he had threatened and for the false bomb scare, stating that his actions were those of an immature and reckless child. He was fortunate enough to avoid jail time, as the judge ruled that he had served time in jail for 23 days and would serve 9 months of home confinement. Sanchez might have had that coming, but the next streamer, he didn't see what was coming at all. White Boy 7th Street was streaming and playing Grand Theft Auto until he got swatted.
Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. I'm gonna relog right now. Give me one moment, guys.
While the cops, along with a dog, were looking for something, they actually found it. The officer actually ended up finding a large amount of a substance in his house. He has apparently been released after paying bail but faces jail time, which will be determined in his upcoming trial. After White Boy 7th Street's shocking swatting incident, another streamer found himself crossing a line that most would never dare. Stanislav Rashnikov, a Russian streamer, took things way beyond acceptable limits. He was streaming with his girlfriend and another friend, and at the start of the stream, they seemed to have a minor argument over something. Later in the stream, according to sources, one of the viewers asked Stanislav to make the girl stay outside in the cold for $1,000. Any mindful person would just say no, right? But not Stanislav. He went along with it until he realized that it was too late and everything was over.
Надо скорую помощь вызывать, мне кажется, она мертвая, ребят. Бля, а как мне вызвать скорую помощь? Пиздец, блядь, ребят, блядь. Я вам отвечаю, мне кажется, у нее нет даже сердцебиения. Валь. Валь, ты живая, заяц мой? Ну ты чего? Валь, ты живая, нет? Блядь, ты как мертвая, блядь, Валь. Заяц, ну ты чего?
His girlfriend's body lay lifeless in front of thousands of viewers, and Stanislav knew he could do nothing, having done what he did in front of the whole world.
Я общался с ней вот час назад.
He just stayed in his chair until the cops arrived.
Чат пишет, скорая, открой ворота.
Да там открыто все, алло.
Ну выйди, посмотри хотя бы, ну что ты сидишь, да. Приехали, не приехали, выйди, посмотри.
Она обосралась?
Да, она. Вот, лежит. Вот, проверьте ее, пожалуйста.
Currently, Stanislav is serving time in jail. And while that was involuntary manslaughter, some streamers are just willing to risk their lives with their poor decisions for views. But Stanislav's story isn't the only one where things went horribly wrong. One of the most well-known streamers in history, Poseidon, began vlogging back in 2015 with minimal equipment. But he stood out because he gave his audience full control over his actions.
Uber driver, this man in the black is a homosexual. He was a 17-inch and sticker drill involved bum. What do you think about my hard cap?
No, I'm going to let you guys out. I'm not going to listen to that.
He spent hours streaming his everyday life, even sharing highly personal details such as his address and real-time location. It wasn't long before stream sniping became a major issue for him.
She's doing a great job. Don't downput her. Listen.
No, I'm just saying I actually...
To be honest, I'm interested in the... Oh, real what the hell, dude?
This wasn't the end of his troubles, though. Ice seemed to take pleasure in allowing his viewers to make his life more difficult. After sharing his travel plans, one viewer took things too far and called in a bomb threat against him.
Several passengers who were on the plane tell me that the man who was removed was taking a video of himself.
As a result of this incident, Ice was banned from Twitch and moved his streams over to YouTube. Despite his fanbase becoming increasingly toxic, he continued streaming and doing whatever his followers told him to.
It's Facebook.
So you've been getting harassed of people calling, I guess?
Yeah, so I do like live streams. People call and be like, oh, he's a gun or something, you know?
By this point, Ice had surrendered complete control to his audience, following every command they gave him, no matter how outrageous.
If somebody donates, I'm gonna be saying what the donation says, with this earpiece that I have here, okay?
After receiving thousands of dollars in donations from his followers, Ice used the funds to fund his own interests, withdrawing most of the money, leaving the investors with almost nothing.
What he actually did is just scam people less fortunate than he is. And I really feel like he has this some kind of main character syndrome or hero complex, because at the end of CoffeeZilla's video, spoiler alert, he does mention that he'll give back 155 grand. And then, like, what, expects us to pat him on the ass for it because he's giving back a fraction of the total amount that he stole? This goofy goober already stated in the interview he could give the full amount back if he wanted to. He just simply doesn't want to. He's a schoolyard bully, and he doesn't want to share his popsicles with the rest of the class.
When confronted in an interview, Ice appeared unfazed by the fact that he had taken money from people who were less fortunate. He didn't show much remorse for his actions at all.
And then it turns out he didn't even give 155 grand back. He gave 40 grand back, so he couldn't even be bothered to do, like, the full amount of his apology return. It's fucking shocking.
Ice claimed he would return some of the money, but in reality, he only returned a fraction of what he had taken, falling far short of his promises.
I love that explanation there for, like, his reasoning of stealing 300 grand. It's like, I was faced with two choices, the ultimatum, you know, the red or the blue pill. Do I let the money sit there and hit zero in this poop project that I've started, or do I take the investors' money, 300 grand for myself, and then at least it never hits zero? I'm sure the investors wanted you to have that money, Paul. I'm sure they were really, like, breathing a sigh of relief, like, oh, fuck, what a hero.
He went on to explain that either the money was going to be worthless, or he could take it all, and that's exactly what he did. He never fully took responsibility for his actions. While Ice managed to avoid getting caught for his scam, Johnny Somali didn't, and for all the wrong reasons. Johnny Somali is a streamer who's built his reputation on causing chaos and enraging everyone he crosses paths with, no matter what country he's in.
I don't want to talk to your girl. I don't want to talk to your girlfriend.
Hey, my friend! Ain't nobody want to talk to your girlfriend.
The last time we saw him, he was getting jumped and robbed in Israel.
Ow, hey, don't touch me, man. Hey. Oh,
but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Johnny Somali's actions. Last year, he found himself in Japan, where he was arrested for trespassing and ended up being banned from the country for good.
Okay.
Johnny didn't learn from his mistakes though. He moved on to South Korea, where things took a dark turn. On October 7th, he took it to a whole new level by kissing a comfort women statue, a deeply sensitive cultural symbol in South Korea.
I stand with the Korean people. I love Korea. And everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people. Let's go.
And this wasn't just a one-off incident. Johnny went on to disrespect several similar statues around the country, continuing to flaunt the culture at every turn.
Where is this one at? Because that's my next fucking target. Where the fuck can I find this one? Because I gotta do a twerking video. This one looks beautiful. Where can I find this one?
As if that wasn't enough, Johnny went even further, live streaming himself dancing inappropriately with one of these statues.
I tried to call, but I wouldn't let me die.
A few days later, he went to a convenience store and caused a scene, disturbing an elderly Korean woman who was just trying to run her business.
Sorry, I'm black. I'm not gonna drink nothing. I don't drink. Here, no drink. No. Look here. Igo. I eat the ramen. I do okay, I shut up. I'm gonna eat the ramen.
Father was right to say you should never have kids. Your father was right.
But Johnny wasn't flying solo. His friend Gino was right there with him, harassing women on the street with inappropriate questions.
What the fuck? Can I eat your Come on, dude. Can I eat your Can I eat your Eat your like that.
It wasn't long before Johnny's actions caught up with him. While streaming, he got punched in the face by a local, leaving him with a nice swollen eye.
Trust me, go to Johnny's stream, we're gonna have a good time. Whoa!
Even after the punch, Johnny and his friend followed the guy around but didn't have the guts to retaliate.
I swear to God, try it. I swear to God, yeah, walk away. I swear to God, try it.
And the drama didn't stop there. A well-known Korean streamer tracked Johnny down and delivered a full-on beatdown, which was all caught on camera.
이 새끼 뇌병변 장애 있나 봐. 때렸다. 레전드. 레전드. 엄마.
And Johnny just keeps pushing boundaries. But just when he thought he could just get escorted out of whatever country he does weird things in, he got a reality check when Korea decided to deal with him once and for all. For now, he sits in a Korean jail, which he won't be getting out of for the next 10 to 12 years, hopefully. Make sure to subscribe to see more content about streamers. Also, YouTube thinks you will love this video that is on the screen right now.